guys, we were discussing about the MCQs of principles of inheritance and variation. So let's go to 15th question. A gene showing codominance has alleles that are recessive to each other, both alleles independent expressed in the zygote, one allele dominant on the other allele is tightly linked on the same chromosome. So this is see, just from you can make out from the word co only. Co means both. Alleles recessive, it doesn't make any sense. Both alleles are independently expressed in the heterozygote. One allele dominant on the other, no. Alleles studying same chromosome. This is basically co. The word means both, but if you go to the concept, so codominance here they're talking about that blood grouping. So this is a portion from this is part from the NCRT. So far it's a line there. Both alleles in heterozygous condition have dominant recessive relationship expressing only the dominant trait, or till this here this is the main word. Okay, next is alleles are different molecules of a gene, heterozygous different phenotype, or true breeding homozygote. So alleles are basically what they're slightly different forms of same gene. Two different forms of one gene. For example, if I write like this is one allele, one second allele, one from mother and one from father. Or you can say one set of genes from mother, one from father. So alleles are different molecule forms of a gene, and they exist in pairs. So an organism inherits two alleles from each gene. Okay, next is an allele. They are also called allelomorph. Okay, next next question is, multiple alleles are present at the same locus of the chromosome, or non-cystic matches different chromosome, different loci on the same chromosome. So multiple alleles are present at the same locus of the chromosome. Okay, so coming to next question. A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group B. What are the possible blood groups of their offspring? So this is, let's say, for blood group A, it will be like this, and for blood group B, first we'll write the genotype. What are the possible blood groups of the offspring? This will be IAIB. Next it will be IAI. Next it will be IBI, and last it will be II. So this comes out to be AB, A, B, O. This will be A. Option number A. Okay, next question. If two persons with AB blood group marry and have sufficiently large number of children, these children would be classified as A blood group, ABB in 1:1. Modern technique of protein electrophoresis reveals the presence of both A and B type proteins in AB blood group individuals. This is an example of. See, they have asked the blood grouping. So blood grouping is an example of codominance. Which idea is depicted by a cross in which F1 generation resembles both the parents? So here the both word means both codominance. Okay, next F2 generation in a Mendelian cross showed that both genotypic and phenotypic ratios are same, 1:1. It represents a case of this ratio that is present in this is part of incomplete dominance. This is 1:1 ratio. So this is monohybrid cross with incomplete dominance. It cannot be there if we have to talk about blood grouping. If in codominance, it's like about blood grouping, like IA, IB, ILEs. If we talk about dihybrid cross is like when it's like RR, capital RR, then capital RR, it will be capital R and Y. So in dihybrid cross we talk about capital RY, then small ry, then like this. Then we make a Punnett square. So this is the dihybrid cross. Then monohybrid, no such term is there, complete dominance. Okay, next question. A test cross is carried out to determine the genotype of plant at F, to predict whether two traits are linked, assess the number of alleles of one gene, determine whether two species or varieties will breed successfully. Here they're talking about test cross and back. Okay, test cross, if you see in like from NCERT, this part, so here this is these lines are from NCERT. Therefore this is that, for example, if the plant has F1 or F2 as this is composition. Therefore, to determine the genotype of a tall plant at F2, Mendel crossed the tall plant from F2 with a dwarf plant. This is called a test cross. So in a typical test cross, an organism showing a dominant phenotype is crossed with the recessive parent instead of self-crossing. Now here what happens? If you see the word test cross, that means it is to determine the genotype of a tall plant at F2. So Mendel crossed the tall plants from F2 with dwarf plants. You can, whenever you see the word F2, this is a simple trick. That means they were talking about test cross. Let's say here I have a violet flower. And I am crossing it with the white flower. So this is violets for caps for W and recessive small w. So let's say here I'll take W, and here I don't know what it is. Here small w, small w. So basically I'm testing if, and the result is shown to me. I know here I'm getting all violet flowers, but I don't know what here it is. So can I make out what it will be here? Here it will be capital W. Then only this is the result. This result is possible. Means unknown flower. We don't know what was here. Means unknown flower was homozygous. Homozygous means the cross was between, like this. This is homozygous condition. Now let's say on the other hand I have this and small w, small w. And here I don't know what it is. W, and the result is shown to me. So I need to find out what could be here. So if small, that means recessive trait would be there, then only it's possible. That means half violet and half white. That means unknown flower that was heterozygous. So this is about test cross. Now let's say if I talk about back cross, that's another term. Back cross means mating hybrid with one of its parents or genetically identical individuals. For example, capsty and this. So I'll get the F1 as capsty small t. Now come, if I take a back cross, mating hybrid, this is hybrid. So I will mate, or you can say I'll make a cross of this hybrid with hybrid is this. So mating hybrid, or if I write F1 is, this is hybrid only, with one of its parents, like either it could be TT or it could be small tt, or genetically identical twins, sorry not twins, or genetically identical individuals. Genetically it will be like this This is hybrid, genetically identical individuals. You can write it like this. So this is backcross. So a main thing is whenever you see the word F2, that means it's related to test cross. If you see the word F1, that's related to backcross. So here test cross is carried to determine the genotype of a plant at F2. Predict whether two traits are linked, says the number of alleles of a gene, determine whether two species of. So answer is A. Okay, next. Okay, leftover question we'll discuss in next session. Thank you.